Hi, this is Steve Mackay from Engineering Institute of Technology.
And this is Steve Stain from Engineering Institute of Technology.
I'm just here as a bystander. Steve's going to do the talking, but really what we want to do is talk to people that are looking at getting into the BSc without a EIT Advanced Diploma. So you may have an HND or some other qualification, and we're going to talk about the mechanics of how you apply and what sort of credits you get. And I'll just pass it over to Steve over here. We'll give you the actual blow-by-blow account, but look at the slides as well.
Thank you, Steve. So in this instance, we're talking about students who've done an EIT Advanced Diploma, but not necessarily in the four main streams of the bachelor's. We're also talking about students who've not done an EIT Advanced Diploma, but it is at an Advanced Diploma level that they've done elsewhere. So these students generally can apply from January or July next year, but we essentially going to give you an example on the slide there. Take Bob, for an example. Now Bob, he completed an EIT Advanced Diploma, but it is not in the four main streams of the bachelor's. Now, he wants to do the Bachelor of Electrical Engineering. That's great. Bob can automatically get credit for 3 units, which is 109, 110, and 210. That's great because it reduces the workload that Bob will have to do for the bachelor's. However, Bob will be required to spend 5 years to complete this bachelor's degree part-time as a semi-articulated student. Now, Bob has the capability of applying for RPL or credit, but he'll have to indicate which units he would like credit for, and our admissions committee will then assess that and supply Bob with the relevant units that he will get credit for.
The onus has to be on you putting together the evidence for us to consider. And the other issue is you probably want to shorten your BSc to as short as possible. Obviously, bear in mind that a part-time BSc, it's a 3-year full-time one, but it's a 6-year part-time one. You are getting a year off, which is a significant one, but relating to industrial experience.
Correct. And we will do anything in our power to make sure that the scheduling is for you so that you can reduce the total time spent on the bachelor's, but the duration, as Steve said here, is a total of 5 to 6 years for part-time study. Now, the other example on the slide there is for Mary. Now, she's completed a non-EIT Advanced Diploma level. And once again, it has to be at that Advanced Diploma level. Mary applies for it using the application form. We then, at the admissions committee level, assess and see that she gets entry into the course for mechanical engineering. She gets credit for the 3 units mentioned earlier as well, and she can apply for RPL or credit for some of the other units within the bachelor program as well, similar to someone who's done an EIT Advanced Diploma. The study duration would be 5 years part-time for Mary as well. Once again, as Steve said, the onus is on the student to state which units they would like to apply for credit. Does not necessarily mean they will get credit, but we will assess that at the admissions level.
There are 2 other examples which Steve's put together, which you can actually look at the slides, but just talk to us if you have any further questions. I'd also bear in mind part-time means probably about 15 to 18 hours per week. We believe that's the maximum you can do. A full-time obviously would be double that, but part-time is pretty intensive if you're working already. Anyway, that's all from me, Steve Mackay from Engineering Institute of Technology.
And that's from me, Steve Stain.